NFL is considering banning the tush push. I know we talked about this last year during the season. What you think, man? Does it happen? Do they finally get rid of this unstoppable play?
Man. Hey, look, I said this 2 years ago on this very show. Okay. It needs to be bad. It really does need to be bad, man. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Look, I won't say it's unstoppable, right? Because it has been stoppable, but it's too high of a percentage. Look, if we was playing video games, we was still playing Madden, if we was still
Oh, that'd be
competitive,
illegal. Oh
going
yeah.
through the tournament scene and all that, they would ban that play.
Oh yeah.
They will
Absolutely.
ban it.
They would ban
They'll
that.
ban that play 100%.
Yep.
You
You have to
can't
take
run
a
because
delay of game.
remember when we played Madden. Exactly. Remember, we actually had that. You cannot start out because what people were doing was I'm geeking out on Madden a little bit right now. But what people were doing, what they were lining up in the field goal block, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then going to a QB sneak. You remember that? They go to a QB sneak anytime with short yardage.
Right,
And then
right,
you get
right,
the
right.
QB sneak.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They'll come out as if they were kicking the field goal, and then
They
they were
banned
on
that.
up
You
onto.
couldn't do that.
Right, 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 right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I remember that,
Yep.
man. And I think because I mean, right now teams are so desperate, and we saw this in the playoff game against the Commanders. Teams have gotten to be so desperate to stop it that they're jumping over the pile to stop it. And the Eagles caught on to it because remember
Yeah.
the Commanders stopped and they were like, okay, well we're gonna do a hard count. Now, since you're trying to time this jump, okay, fine, we're gonna do a hard count and
Yep.
force you're gonna get a penalty every time. And so eventually somebody's gonna get hurt. I think this is a safety concern. I think they gotta stop this tush push thing. I think they need to implement the rule that was in place before where you could not I forget how the rule was explained, but you couldn't help a player forward. You couldn't pick them up, you couldn't push them forward.
Yeah.
That was an actual rule at one time.
Exactly.
So
Yep. Yep.
I
That
don't
was the actual
mind.
rule. And we need to bring that back.
Yeah, I don't mind Jalen Hurts doing a quarterback sneak. It's just when the guy behind him grabs him by the butt and pushes him forward. Pause. But
Right.
that is the part to me that is illegal.
Yeah, you should not be able to advance the guy forward. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You never should ever be able to advance the guy forward. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what they allow to happen. It's not only one guy, it's two or three guys
Yep.
pushing it forward.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just not good. It's pretty bad. And now, like you said, people starting to get hurt because they're trying to jump over the top, they're trying to dive low and getting crushed by all that pounds of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting crushed.
Yeah.
Um,
Not good for the league.
yeah, yeah. I said this 2 years ago though. I said 2 years ago that they should ban that damn play because it's just ridiculous how successful it is. But I know it's gonna be hard to do, but they do need to ban it. They need to ban
Mm-hmm.
it. It's too
Mm-hmm.
they go to it too much. Every fourth and two, every third and one, you getting it damn near at an 80% clip. Come on, man. That's
Yeah.
not football at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Real quick, going back to basketball, Steph Curry is on pace to break the NBA record for threes in a game. The record is 14. He has 11. He's got 45 points. Um, and they're in the
Whoa.
fourth quarter right now. So he's on pace to breaking this record that Klay Thompson had.
He has 11 threes.
He has 11 threes. He's 11 of
He has
15.
11 threes.
Yes. He's 11 of 15 from deep.
Wow.
Yes. Now remember the
Wow.
record was 14 3-pointers in the game.
Mm.
So he's trying to get that. He's 3 away from tying the record.
He's done four, right? Hasn't he had like 10 or 11 threes before?
Yeah, he did. He did. I think at one time he had the record, and then Klay Thompson had that game where he hit 14 of them. So yeah,
Mm, mm.
yeah. So that's happening now.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway,
Okay, go Steph.
yeah,
Guess
go
we'll
Steph.
see.
Yeah. But back to football, back to football. Tush push. They were supposed to vote on a ban today, but that's been tabled. So we'll see what happened on with that. Other NFL football news. I think this is interesting. NFL players want to play in the flag football Olympics game in 2026, believe it is. But they want to play in the Summer Olympics in flag football. Yeah, I want them to do it. They're gonna crush
They'll
everybody.
never let them do that. Ever.
I think they. Why not? Why not?
Nah, man, don't do that. Don't,
I
don't,
think they
don't do
should
it.
do it.
Don't do it.
They're allowing them to play
Because
what?
nah, dog.
Let them
Because
play,
the injury concern. Of course,
man.
because of the injury
In
concern.
flag football,
Nah, dog. It's too much injury concern in football.
in flag football.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Come
I done
on,
seen people
man.
who had their orbital bone crushed.
That's why they wear
Yes.
helmets.
Yes, we seen it. I mean, I think I heard flag football.
But
I
they'll be
played flag
fine.
football. I got hurt flag football. You know what I'm saying? Knees
They'll be
collide and
fine.
shit. People running to each
Oh,
other. And I was co-ed. I was co-ed.
yeah, but
Man,
they'll be fine,
people not
man.
put teams are not going to let they
They
multi-million dollar. They're
the
not going to
NBA
let their
doesn't.
$100 million player go over there and play and get a
The
chance to get
NBA
hurt on
doesn't.
their ACL.
The
So
NBA got
what?
$200 million players out there.
Yeah, but it's basketball. You barely touch the player. You barely could touch the player in basketball,
You can't touch anybody
right?
in
We
flag
talk about
football.
collisions that might happen in
Ain't no
football.
collisions in no flag football. Stop it.
Yes, you can. Oh, you acting like we ain't play flag football, like we ain't
How
play on the
many
same team. You know there was collisions. I seen people orbital. I'm telling you, I see somebody orbital bone get cracked, get fractured. You know what I'm saying? Playing flag football, it
I
happens.
I
You're
remember
gonna get you ain't got no pads on.
right. I remember seeing this guy fall and break both his wrists. He fell and he tried to brace himself and broke them joints. I was like, God. And he was just sitting there. That's what I knew. Because I was getting close to 40 and I was like, I was planning to quit at 40 anyway. But once I saw that and I saw somebody else break their ankle and somebody break their finger trying to pull a flag, I had to break your finger pulling a flag. It's like, okay, I
Right.
I can't afford to be
Yeah,
breaking
yeah,
anything and
yeah.
be injured playing flag football. But
Hey, that's why we ain't playing now.
that's
You
why we ain't playing
understand?
now.
That's why
I
we ain't playing
yeah,
now.
I saw too many
I
dudes get get injured after age 40. So
right. Yeah, man. And then just
yeah.
just imagine, your 80, $100 million player over there pulling an ACL because he running trying to catch a damn 9 route.
But see, this is what you're missing. I think having NFL players play flag football because there's like professional flag football players out there around the world. So they'll be somewhat competitive against NFL players. Not really, but somewhat competitive. I think that will expose the rest of the world of the NFL because NFL players aren't global stars like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant. Those are global stars. The NFL doesn't quite have that. They might be stars in the US, but not across the world. And I think this will give the NFL opportunity with the Dream Team did for the NBA to get those big name players and to grow their game. Because that's the next evolution for the NFL, right? After they go to 18 games,
Yeah.
is to make it an international game. Put teams in Canada, Mexico, and in Europe. That's the next evolution. It's only a
Yeah,
matter of time.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see no professional players over there playing
Well,
that.
what I read
I
on
mean, it's bad enough they
ESPN.
do the skills contest.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, it's bad enough they do the skills contest. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of light work, but I mean, technically, you still could get hurt on it. But I mean, that's about as much that I think NBA, NFL players going to allow their players to go do. It's like a skill challenge type of thing.
But they got to work out, man. They got to do some competitive stuff over the off season to stay in shape. Come on, man. They got to work out. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Put them in there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, just work out. Don't do that
No,
though.
no, play
Mm-mm.
flag football. Come
No,
on, man.
we'll table this. Yeah, we'll table this until the next to the first injury in
Man,
flag football.
I look NFL. Do this. Make it happen. I want to see Lamar Jackson play flag football because I'm sure he would be unstoppable in flag football. Put him out there because
Mm,
that's more or less
mm.
what you need in flag football. Because Purdy he ain't gonna play well in flag football because you got to move. So yeah.
Right.
Speaking of Purdy, the
Mm.
49ers are looking to give him his payday. And that's part of the reason why you've seen a lot of veteran players that have played for the 49ers being released, traded, whatever, like Debo Samuels. There's like an exodus out of San Francisco. Well, that's mainly to line things up to get Purdy paid. They got to play the franchise player, the franchise quarterback, I should say, not the franchise player. But yeah, sure they're freeing up
You
money
have
for
to. You
him.
have to. Yep. You have no choice. You got to.
Yep, yep, yep. So, speaking
Um,
of,
and I think they're going to lowball him too. I
oh
think they're
yeah,
going to
absolutely,
lowball him.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't got his contract right. He hasn't
No,
got his contract yet, right?
he's been playing on a rookie
So
deal.
I think they're gonna lowball him, and he's not gonna get like a $60 million deal. He's gonna get like a $49 million
I,
deal.
I think that's what they've been talking about, $40 million. Yeah, it, I think that's fair.
Yep,
7th round
yep.
draft pick.
That's about what it looks like something.
Yeah, 7th round draft pick. Hadn't won a Super Bowl. Had a lot of success,
Yeah,
but not a Super Bowl. So, but I think 40 million is fair.
yeah. Not
So,
only a 7th round draft pick, Mister Irrelevant, the
yeah, I know,
last
right?
pick in the whole
Yeah,
entire draft.
right. Not even
The
Tom Brady.
very
Like,
last pick.
yeah, Tom Brady was drafted
Mm,
higher than that.
he came up.
Yeah. So, speaking of paydays,
Yeah,
Parsons and the Cowboys apparently have agreed that most of the issues have been resolved for a new deal. So, looks like he's gonna get his payday. Your boy gets paid.
yeah. He's gonna get paid for
He's gonna
sure.
get paid.
He's gonna get. I mean, he just is. I mean, he's too dynamic of a player. He just needs to be. He just needs to stay healthy, but he's gonna get paid though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's got to. He's your best player. Let's be
Definitely
honest.
gonna get paid.
He's your best player. They'll be foolish not to pay him. But it wouldn't surprise
Yeah,
me with the Cowboys. Wouldn't surprise me. They're always doing something silly. So, all right. And
yeah.
lastly,
I can't
lastly,
even argue with you on that one.
yeah, that's the only thing that worries me. It's like he's clearly your best player. Pay the guy. Get this over with. Why are we wasting this much time? Why are you even talking about issues? There shouldn't be any issues. Nothing to talk about. Sign the deal. Let's go. But
Right.
last thing,
Yep.
Rodgers, Steelers. Is this happening or what?
Um, I don't think he's a good fit for the Steelers. To be
I
honest,
don't.
I don't
I don't
think he's
think
a
he
good
is
fit
too.
at fit at the.
I agree, but I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah, it's going to. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, they need a quarterback, of course. They need one bad. Um, but I just don't see him being a good fit in that what they run, what they do in Pittsburgh.
Right. Right.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree.
So I can't say it's going to happen. I don't think it should happen.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that. I don't think it should happen, but it will happen. He will be the Steelers quarterback. They'll make the playoffs again. They'll win 10, 11 games, and they'll lose in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So
That sounds about right.
say that sound about right. All right. All right. Well, we got something to look forward to. NFL drafts coming up April 24th. So we'll be watching. We'll see what happens. I think there's going to be a lot of moves that's going to happen. I think Tennessee is probably going to trade out their second overall pick, get some more picks, and we'll see how it all shapes out. It should be fun to watch. But in the meantime, I'll be watching basketball. So, all right,
Yes, indeed.
let's wrap this thing
Big
up.
time.
Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.